Yeah, hello. My name is Billenstein. I'm Chief Product Officer at ctrl S, and I'm very happy about the next 5 minutes of your attention to introduce you to ctrl S. So you, if anyone, know that the time for ESG is now, and regulators around the world have realized this as well. And for us in Europe, especially relevant, of course, the CSRD, the Corporate Sustainability Reporting Directive, that obliges companies to report their ESG impacts. And I bet that many of you that you're here today already have to complete their first CSRD reporting cycle this year. But measuring your ESG impacts comes with one little challenge, namely that ESG impact is driven by the supply chain. So we see this across the bench, across industries, across impacts. Around 80% arise in your supply chain and not at your own operations. So how will you then measure this impact beyond your immediate control? Will you just ask your suppliers about their impacts, which can easily be 1,000 already, and they then in turn ask their suppliers, which are ask their suppliers, and so on? But imagine, if everyone needs like 3 to 6 months to complete their service cycle and the information needs to get fed back upwards the supply chain, it's years until the data reaches you. And on top, many suppliers are just not able to provide such data. So waiting for the supplier of your supplier of your supplier is just so much time and effort for everyone involved. Well, you might respond then, instead of collecting primary data, I just take all my products for all my countries where I produce them and basically look up what different life cycle assessment databases have to say about my products' approximate impacts. So relying on proxy data sets, basically. While in theory this sounds like a good idea, in practice it's difficult as well, because either these databases do not have complete country coverage, or if they cover all the countries, the sector resolution might be so coarse that you're still left without data for many specific individual products. So again, a lot of time and effort trying to knit these fragments together. What you need then, I'd say, is a shortcut. And luckily, ctrl S provides such a shortcut, because we know that you know more than you know, namely your very own procurement data. With your procurement data, you already have a huge data treasure at hand to uncover your supply chain. And at ctrl S, what we do is, based on your procurement data, we simulate your supply chain. So based on macroeconomic data about the trade flows of the world, we really create a very detailed simulation of your supply chain with all the product groups and all the countries. And we then take this structural information and link it to any impact indicator that you might need. Carbon emissions, the different kinds of pollution, water and marine resource consumption, biodiversity impacts, or even circular economy. And this approach not only facilitates measurement, but also actionable insights, so you can analyze which business units drive the impact, which are hotspot countries, or even hotspot suppliers, and you then already have everything at hand to prioritize these hotspot suppliers for closer collaboration and start mitigating impact with them already, instead of being stuck with the mere measurement for years. And if you now think, well, this sounds a little bit too good to be true, it's true, and it's practiced already by companies like Siemens, Bayer, Bosch, which analyze their supply chains with this approach for years now. So the shortcut is there, you just have to take it. And if you're curious to learn more, visit us at booth S21, right over there.